Okay, so it seems like a lot of you guys really liked the last devlog video. There have been numerous comments about how excited you guys are for my game in my Discord. Actual Quake pros seeing potential in my game, like what the fuck? And people arguing day and night with each other about how I should make my game. It's pretty crazy to know how excited you guys are to see the future of the next big arena FPS game that I'm working on, codenamed Big Balls 2. Now on to the devlog video. It's time to show how I added... Anyways, I added the SMG, the shotgun, and the grenade launcher to my game, completing the 6 actual weapons besides the melee within the game. So, let's start off with the first gun, alright, shall we? The SMG. The SMG is a starter weapon that is basically just a really slow lightning gun. It does a lot less damage than the lightning cannon and is supposed to just be the weapon that you start off with and chip off damage with whenever you spawn if you're screwed up in duel or any other type of game modes. This way, with less damage, you can't just take someone out with the starting weapon, because that would be not so cool. Like, that would be too stupid. I would never make a weapon that is really OP, right? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. The shotgun! It's a classic staple in boomer shooters, alright? It's back as the alternative hit scan to the railgun. It has a nice pump animation when you shoot, I guess, and has some spread that spreads out each of the 8 pellets that are within the game. Wait, you can't see the spread of the gun? Hold on, let me draw it out for you guys, alright? Okay, that looks a lot better, I think, right now. Anyways, I had a funny bug on accident within this game with the shotgun, that when you shot the shotgun, each pellet dealt 30 damage. And if you do the math, 30 times 8, that's like 240 damage. That's a little too much, and as a result, it accidentally became a better long-range weapon than the railgun, which definitely won't happen again because I thankfully nerfed the pellets down to 8 or 5 damage per pellet, so it's like wee little gun. Alright, and for the last weapon that I added, as you know guys, grenades are crucial to arena FPS of all time because they are the most spammed projectile in any team-based game mode. So, might as well add it because there's a little primal part in my brain, this little monkey, that tells me that I need grenades in my life in Quake. And let me tell you how I made this thing. So the grenade is actually a physics object that flops up and down and will bounce around and will kill anyone within its vicinity of the explosion, okay? And thankfully, this is actually all part of some old code that I made a few months ago that actually was how I originally was supposed to write the rocket launcher. It literally took me 3 seconds, and it is awesome, okay? I'm actually a kind of big fan of the way that this gun looks, and I'm really happy to state that you will be able to spam this grenade launcher just like you could in any other arena FPS game ever, alright guys? I hope you appreciate it. A mechanic that I added that I'll probably be spending a lot of time reworking and tweaking is armor, which is a mechanic in almost every arena FPS that allows you to tank more damage with more armor equipped. While the armor takes a damage amount, the actual health gets reduced, and that's pretty much just the basic explanation, but the mathematical equation I wrote in order to make this occur is actually kind of exponential right now, which is broken because the first few shots with the highest amount of armor possible take like 2 damage, whereas if you have no armor it takes like 100 damage. But as you know, this is a work in progress, and as a result the armor will be changed and reworked for a while because I want to make this a fair armor system closer to what I know of in CPMA and Reflex. But it works at the moment, so I'll keep it at that. As an avid FPS gamer, I know a lot of people that play FPS games on only one map for the rest of their lives. But in Big Balls 2 right now, this dev test map that I have right here is pretty boring and probably won't be played for years to come. So, might as well port in some maps that will. Welcome to Thunderstruck and Amphi, 2 aim practice maps from the Quake series that I've imported and will use as weapon testing maps as well, until the weapons and movement are tuned enough, in my opinion, to actually be as good, if not better, than most of the arena FPS games I love to play, such as CPMA and Quake 1. Another thing I've been working hard on and will continue to do over the devlog series is accessibility features, such as key rebindings, mouse sensitivity settings, and crosshair settings, where you can see that you can change to many different crosshairs, such as a truck? One of my main sources of enjoyment in Arena FPS is being able to customize the game for myself in its fullest, from your crosshair to your HUD to even your visual settings. And as you may know, Arena FPS would not be the same without it. And so as a result, I will continue to keep doing this and add more features and accessibility features in further devlog videos as well. One final thing I'll showcase is server customization types, which I wasn't going to add now, but I had to because someone in my Discord was actually trying to server snipe me by stalking my Steam account and figuring out when I was playtesting my game, which is no bueno. So, as a result, I added an ability to make private and invisible lobbies. That way only the people that have the code are able to join in, as well as settings for public lobbies and naming things, because as everyone knows, naming things are pretty cool, I guess. So, now me and my friends can playtest the game in private again for once and for all. That's really it for the devlog today. I know it's been longer than a week since the last upload, and I'll be trying to get more videos out as much as I can, and it would mean a lot to me if you subscribe. If you subscribe, that means there's another person that wants to see this game come to fruition, and that means this game will come to Steam as early as possible. If you want to get more info about the game, join my Discord down below for more info updates and the ability to interact with the community this game is building up slowly. And please, if you can, follow me on twitch.tv/movesy, where I will stream myself doing game dev things, for chill things like maps, bug fixes, etc. Anyways, peace out, and play more Arena FPS.